Here we go. This is an ausable wolf parachute. I'm using primrose or a reddish rusty colored thread. I'm going to wrap down the whole body. You should use some woodchuck on this, but today I'm just going to use a little bit of black bear for the tail. Not a lot, just a few fibers. And that just makes a good silhouette on the water. Make sure I get them long enough. Get back to the bend. Today I'm going to use a maroonish colored dubbing on this so you can see it real well. It's typically a reddish color like this or a rusty color mix. And I'm not going to worry about tapering the body. Okay, and I'll show you why in a second. I'm just going to put an even amount of dubbing on there. Now I'm going to wrap that forward. Each wrap in front of the last one. And a little more. Okay, there's our body. Now I'm going to wrap the thread loosely over that body. And then back to the front. That makes a nice tight body on that. Now I'm going to take my post material. It's a polypropylene post material. I'm using white on this one. You can use chartreuse or any other color you want. This color is easy to see and in a nice rapids. I'm going to make a thread dam behind that to help stand it up. Now it's starting to stand up, see that? Now I'm going to rotate my fly around. I'm going to try to wrap this post up about a 1/4 inch or more. The higher that post is, the better. And you could use even more post material than I'm using. I'm not using that much. There we go. We've got a nice post there now. Okay. I'm going to use a smoky dun and a grizzly for this one. You can use a red and a grizzly or whatever you like. When you're tying flies, you're the guy in charge. You're the person in charge. You can tie it any way you want. It doesn't matter to me. And I don't think it matters to the fish. And you're going to strip it off so that there's a lot of room there, because the first couple of wraps around that post you want to be just the quill. You don't want it to have any fibers with it. So now we're going to wrap that on there real tight, and you can see the hook bending. Right? There we go. Now we're going to do our thorax. We're going to do a nice big beefy thorax. We want this fly to look scrumptious to the fish, so we're going to make it look like it's really alive. Big old thorax on that. Going to come under the wings and around and over the top. Okay, so my thread's on my side of the hook. Now I'm going to start wrapping both feathers around the post. This is tough to do, especially when you don't make the post as thick as you should. And you see how the fibers, each one's going to come down now. We're going to go underneath each wrap. So instead of tying up, we're working our way down until you can't get any farther down. Okay. Now we're going to rotate our fly. We're going to bring this thread around and underneath to tie it off. Oops. Tie it off. I get down low there, underneath everything. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to try to bring this up to the top of all these feathers by bringing it right through them without tying them down. Now I'm going to do a quick half hitch around the post and pull that down. Do another one. Pull it down around the post. Okay. Now I can nip that thread off. Now I can cut this feather here, the tips. And then I'm going to use a little Zap-A-Gap and just put it on the thread. You don't want to glue this post, it'll be a big blob of plastic and you don't want that. And I'm going to nip my post off wherever I want it.